Hi, I'm Darlene M. Fenrick, Washington. And here I am once again on the Rant Bar Videographies. And guess what I want to talk about? I'm going to talk about weed. Why? I bet you think that that's the best thing in the world. Marijuana, Mary Jane, whatever y'all want to call it, weed. I don't know what they call it, blunts. I don't know. But anyway, I want to talk about, first of all, some of my favorite movies is the Friday franchise that Ice Cube created. Why? Because it's representative of what it looks like, especially that first one of, weed and the drugs and all that other stuff in the communities and stuff. Here's my big beef. So I don't care. Y'all can have a fit if y'all want, but I'm going to say it. My big beef is people always want to say, people who smoke weed say, oh, weed don't cause no problems for nobody. It's so perfect and it's so all good things in moderation. That's right, in moderation. What I noticed is um, some people, when they smoke weed, they think that this is their day every day. They get up, smoke weed, they eat, or and then they're ready to have sex, and then they do it again the next day, or 4 hours later, and potheads, weed heads, whatever you want to call them. And then all of a sudden, you've got a real problem because people who don't smoke it, when you come into someone's house and you have been smoking weed, you bring that smell all throughout their house, everywhere you go. And people who smoke weed be like, "Oh, that's some fire bud," and people who don't smoke weed be like, "Who the fuck? Can you get out of here, please? Can you just leave?" And who don't smoke weed? Something's wrong with you because you don't smoke weed. Well, something's wrong with you because you do. Because smoking weed ain't gonna solve none of your problems. They still gonna be there when you come down off your high. And I don't care. This ain't a put down on people who smoke weed. This is just me saying that just because you smoke weed don't mean everybody else want to smoke weed. Can y'all get that in your damn heads? It's like, oh, it's cured this. I don't give a damn what it cures. I know it's done a lot of stuff to help people. There's portions of it, of the plant, that's done great things for people. I ain't knocking nobody. I just said all good things in moderation. Everybody has a vice. Well, people have vices. Let me put it that way. People have vices, and some of the vices can be food, sex, drugs, too much entertainment. It can be anything. But a lot of that comes with coping. And when you have no coping skills, and the only thing you can do to cope with anything and everything is weed or drinking, you are the one with the problem. You, not me. I have my other problems, that I deal with. And I ain't never used weed to solve none of them. And I don't like the smell of it, and I don't want to be near it. And I say this because I can. Just like you can promote it to the to the moon, and you got people out here, as I said, who think it's like the everything. They want to plant, they want to wear it on their t-shirt, they want it in their purse. But like I said, I've seen so many people suffer from it in terms of losing jobs back in the day, in terms of calling themselves driving, in terms of messing up job interviews, in terms of making other people just plain freaking effing miserable because they don't smoke it and you want to be in their house and do that. And and just the ruin of relationships, because once you got someone who knows how to do good things in moderation and want somebody that don't, so now you got two people, one of them want to smoke weed and have sex and eat all day long in a rotation, and the other person says, um um we did that already today, can we like do something else? And weed smokers are like, don't nobody do that, don't nobody do right. Because another thing it does is make you have impaired judgment. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care what you say, because all I experience from people who smoke weed is memory issues. There is some paranoia, and people who are already paranoid don't need something else to make them more paranoid. In addition to that, you know, I'm gonna say it again. Whatever works for you works for you. I ain't putting you down. Stop putting other people down who don't do it, because they don't have to. Just because you need it, want to roll in it, want to, just make money or whatever the hell. That's congratulations. I ain't knocking you. I ain't knocking you. That's your thing. That's your thing. But don't come to people who don't do it and be like, something's wrong with them. Because just because someone can cope without drugs and alcohol doesn't make something wrong with them. Newsflash, okay? Really, newsflash. All right. Well, that's it. That's all I got to say. And I still love the Friday franchise. And I've had boyfriends who smoke weed, and they will tell you, all of them will tell you, she ain't smoked no weed with me, because they know I don't do it. But like I said, I ain't knocking you. I ain't knocking you. And that's it. Have yourself a wonderful day. Bam.